friends. Good morning, or afternoon, whatever time it is, I'm not really sure. It's daytime. It's Friday. And it's Sabrina. Hi. Excuse me. A little low key here. I hope you can hear me. I'm speaking up. It's taken a lot more energy for me to speak today. And I kind of just wanted to share. I don't normally share a lot. It's not normal for me to speak. As I told you at the beginning of this journey, that I only just recently conquered my fear of being videoed or photographed or anything like that, exposing myself or even speaking out. So for me to be online and talking to you is a big stretch, another big one of my overcoming my fears and my obstacles. Hear me? So yeah, with that, I'm not used to really sharing too much. I will, reach out to a friend here or there, and I was like, okay, that was my sharing, and then I kind of forget that I never communicated with the rest of my family or the rest of the world, and especially when I'm not feeling well, like right now. My energy is very low. I'm very weak again. I am feeling my sickness, my illness, my disease, my dis-ease, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is right now, and this too shall pass. I know how to get around it. In the old days, the old Sabrina, before I had better clarity of mind and better thinking, and before I learned to treat myself better, because I used to not take very good care of myself, I treated myself well, but I meant like the things I said to myself, or if you can relate to that, beating up on yourself. I did that. I had a lot of, I'd say, nasty things to myself, and because my body didn't work the way that I wanted it to work, I would shame it. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but anyways, here, I'm trying to just communicate with the fact that I'm feeling my pain again. I'm suffering, and normally I would hide it. This isn't anything I want to share, but right now it is hard. It's hard for me to speak. It's hard for me to move. My joints hurt again. My body hurts every step. The breathing is hard. It's labored, whereas before, you guys see me and I'm all excited. Thank you for joining me. I'm always excited and have full of energy is how you see me, but this is the flip side of me, is exhausted and worn down and laboring to breathe, and struggling to move. My skin hurts. I don't have a feeling or a grip. I try to do things in my hands. It's not just, I was saying that my hands were sore from RA and the neuropathy and stuff like that. I can't make them move and do the things I want them to do, like buttoning something or making the Ziploc bags or doing a rubber band. They're like even numb right now. It's the weirdest thing. And that's just from missing a few supplements for, it's not just it's from the disease. But because of taking the supplements that I've been taking and building in my body, I had relief from that. I didn't know what that was. Now, right now, I told you that I've got the Sjogren's. It's splitting so bad that, it's beyond split. It's split open, and then every time I touch it on something, it oozes out. It's disgusting, and it's painful. I can't touch anything. It's not just these fingers, it's a whole thing. And if that's my joint or skin, just think of what my joints and everything else feels like. But the beauty is that it can be put to rest or put to sleep, or I can't even think of what it's called, remission or whatever, by just taking the stuff, that I have in this cup, and by taking my supplements that I have, that my genius Dr. Unicorn, made, and all the people at Research and Discovery, and they're beautiful. And because of them, I get to have life. I get to experience what it's like on the other side. I get to have that experience. I get to be me, what I am inside, without this crippling disease. And people used to say to me all the time on my good days, wow, how do you do all the things that you do? And I would appreciate it and say, thank you, I'm glad that you see that. Although me, I understood, I knew how much I wanted to do, and I had such high expectations for the things that I had in my brain and my heart and in my desires to do, but I couldn't do it because of my disease. And I told them, if I only just think how much I could do if I felt better. And so you guys got to see me when I felt better. And I'm not going to cry or feel bad, because I know I can get to the other side again. I'm just weak right now, so I will mend. I will do what it takes. And if that's putting up the boundaries to protect myself from people that have ill will towards me, or whatever it is, selfish gain, whatever it is, that's what I will do. I will protect myself with my boundary. I will cocoon myself, surround myself with the people that love me and care about me, people that nurture my heart and my soul and care about my well-being and my journey. And hopefully I can inspire you in my weakness, during your weakness too. And if you suffer like I do, know that there are solutions. I told you there are solutions. I found them. I found the key. I know how to get there. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm sure I haven't read your story, or if I have read it, I can't remember it because my brain's not there yet. My body was working on healing, and I knew that my brain would get there. And I'm working hard to get my brain there, but like I said, I ran out of product. And I ran out of product because I'm sharing, and that's the most beautiful thing, because it's helping others in my family. And so I took a little dip. And it's okay, though. It's okay. I know how to get back. I'm stocked up now. And I'm nurturing my body and my soul and my surroundings, and doing the things I need. And it's so funny. I was just doing the things I was taking for granted for the past few days with my family. I got to feel like a regular person, so that was really cool. It was like a vacation, which was just so beautiful. I can't even tell you. But I'm gonna get back there, bouncing around, and I will do my back flip. I will. And I will dance, and I will sing, and I will write. I will do all the things. I will do my jewelry and paint my rocks. I will do it. I'm not going to let this stop me. This little setback. Because I know that there's healing on the other side. I said I wasn't going to cry. I just want to encourage you that if you're suffering in any way, I feel that's the symptoms that have come back just so quickly. The nausea, the weakness, the muscle pain, the cramps, the fatigue, the joint pain. I got a headache just being exposed to people again. I was doing really good. I was able to block things off. So it's like my little superpowers get taken down. But I know how to get there. Superpowers, super supplements, super faith, super friendships, super love, super healing. I was reading my devotions today, and what made me decide to come to you guys in my broken state here, in all states. I decided just to share all states. That it says, don't wait for when. Hi, Butch. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Not to wait for when. It says the greatest part of our happiness depends on our dispositions, not our circumstances. And that was Martha Washington. It says many people allow circumstances to determine their attitudes. If their circumstances are favorable, they look at life through the positive lens. If their circumstances are negative, they see every situation from a negative point of view. We must be more mature than that. We must develop an optimistic outlook no matter what happens, right? Always use it. I'm good, I'm grateful, because I know there's more on the other side. And that's why I want to encourage you to, too, is that know that there's more on the other side. That it's a test of attitude to see how you're going to deal with it. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm grateful. I know there's more on the other side. I'm happy I had the moment and I'm inspired. And hopefully my inspiration can inspire you. So even the littlest thing that you have wrong, if it's a sinus issue, I noticed it when I was bending down to try to get dressed. See, try. Because even the simple things like getting dressed again, trying to make my hands work again, those are the things I got to do. What regular people got to do. I got a vacation from that. Where was I going with that? Poop. I was happy because at least I had the moments. And I lost my train of thought. Darn it. Anyways, hopefully I can inspire you. Oh, the sinus infections. I bent down to get my thing and I felt the water like go back in my, the pressure and the water goes in your head. And if you have sinus infections, you can kind of understand the pressure and the headaches when you bend down. I felt it again. So it's come so quickly. It's amazing. Hi, Sandy. Just to see how quickly those symptoms return. So, but it's okay because look how quickly I made them go away. Well, I don't know. I don't necessarily recognize how quickly they went away. They just were gone, and each day I had more energy and more stamina and more strength. So I am encouraged that I will be strong before I know it again. And anyways, remaining grateful, remaining strong, remaining inspired, and I just want to encourage you to get your superfood. Get your superpowers. If you don't have your superpowers yet, they can happen. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Have an awesome day. And just remember that no matter what obstacle comes at you, you get to decide how you're going to choose to look at it. And it's okay to be where you're at. People are going to love you or they're going to hate you. And hopefully they love you at all stages in your life and support you. And if they don't, then maybe you want to reevaluate and re-examine your friendships and the people that are in your tribe. So, anyways, just putting myself out there, vulnerable. And if you get me, then you get me. And if you don't, that's okay. I love you anyway. So, take care. Have an awesome day. And do your best. Always keep fighting. Okay? There is beauty for ashes, and we're going to get to the other side. Again, if you're not there yet, just be inspired that you can. It's not that far away. We'll get there day by day, moment by moment, breath by breath. So, I love you. Stay awesome. Toodles for now. And thanks for watching.